4 minutes on the clock.
Dear opponents, we need a general education. It helps hone our critical thinking.
We believe that specialized learning is better because it builds students' skills and allows students to focus on sole subjects they need in their future career.
Consider the job market.
Let's say, for example, like you're a doctor and you know that you want to be a doctor. You never strengthen your writing skills or your speaking skills or anything like that. How will you be able to communicate?
So if you want to be an engineer, I don't think knowing what war happened in the 16th century would actually benefit you.
It's more based on creativity, and that's where I think that specialized learning can help more than general learning.
But small businesses that are localized in cities or even in villages, those businesses, they go down depending on the economic conditions.
A lot of your argument was predicated on the fact that, the theory that you'll eventually have to switch jobs up to 2 to 3 times. This assumption is very gloomy. I think it's an assumption first and foremost.
What's to say that small-time companies can't go big time? Say like iPhone, Steve Jobs. Minecraft started off with a small platform.
General education does exactly what you were saying. All those companies that you said, all of these startup companies that you were talking about, like Steve Jobs and Apple, the person who created Mojang, and all of these things. Yes, they had this specialized interest. If they didn't have the skills, like business skills and like being able to talk to somebody, being able to persuade somebody to give them that money for them to start up their company, I think that general education does apply that because it would give you all of those skills.
I don't remember at all any time during my life in school where I've learned business yet. Can you tell me in what grade specifically you've learned business?
With generalized learning, you're making getting a job or whatever, you're making it easier on yourself. So say actor from Big Bang Theory, right? So let's say the actor, he only he wanted to be an actor, he only learned acting. That's all he learned. It'd be kind of difficult to try and play a role in the character if you don't have any outside knowledge to improvise into his character. He took physics thanks to generalized learning. He's able to become more with his character.
In most functioning societies, you need these specialized workers because you only can learn so much in a lifetime.
What I'm saying is that we need to have a general foundation. Then you can move on to what you want to do in life.
It's also kind of narrow-minded to think that you only can get these generalized skills from a college education. You could do a program maybe connected to your college, but you don't have to be purely academic. You're pigeonholing your students to do these things which you think will be good for them.
Well, you do not know what you want unless you try it, right? I think it's really close-minded to say, oh, okay, I really just want to focus on this certain career or field, and with generalized learning, fields that are available for you.
We have about a minute left.
So to the point of people figuring out what they want to do, that's for more lower levels. We're talking of when you get higher up, and you're being still forced to take other subjects, you're actually probably more likely to hate them because you are being forced to do them. And it sets up people to have these hatreds of certain subjects for the rest of their life. Also, going back to the Apple example, that's actually an example of a specialization. You've got Steve Jobs, who sells the things, and you've got Steve Wozniak, who designs the things. Specialization is just more efficient. If we hadn't specialized, we'd all still be hunting and gathering right now.
It's like you're putting doors next to both of your eyes and you're not looking left, you're not looking right, you're doing only this. That's what we're advocating against. If Steve Jobs has no idea about the area of specialty of the other Steve, then the Steves can't work together. If the doctor doesn't know, for instance, at what frequency the nurse is administering the medication, or the nurse has no idea what's going on in science, they can't help each other. It's the social fabric that we're destroying. The social fabric is made by the intersectionality of domains.
I believe that is time. That is a wrap. And I have decided that, in this case, the winner is specialized.